Hello and welcome to First Impressions on Disco Elysium. I know nothing about this game other than that people say it's really good. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I'm gonna bump the game audio up just a little bit. Okay. Do I want to just make my own character? Do I want to roll with a previously made character? Thinkers are extremely intelligent, but very bad with people. They know interesting facts and they come up with original ideas. Sensitive is very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. How can I not do that? How can I not choose that? Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but does right. How can I not choose this? He might lose his mind. That's so cool. Yeah, no, we're doing that. Is that going to be a bad decision in the long run? Probably. I don't know. But, I really love the idea of characters losing their minds. So, you know. Gonna. Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas. Andrew says this game is amazing, and that's.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay.
Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, baby.
I'm loving this so far. Okay.
It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Oh, that's great. This is great. Sure, this is great.
It is.
Give me some more. No, I clicked the wrong one. Oh well.
A mass lies
The
in
mix system.
your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I feel like we need to get out of it though.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible.
I love this so far. This is amazing.
Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Alone sea, never let me go. I like pain and burning lights and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Oh. Oh, man.
Do you really?
Let's sail the inky blackness until forever ends. Oh, like, me? This is what I want to go for, but I know that I need to choose this.
Right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Return trip to the silence. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. I am tired of being this type of animal.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
Is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the soul.
I'm glad I didn't just back out, because like I wanted to see how far that went.
A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment.
Oh.
Your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert. Hurting. Longing. Dancing to disco music.
Oh. Volition. Medium success. Medium 10 versus your total 11. Okay. You can take it. You're a champion. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me to my performance. No, I'm not scared. I'm a champion. Yeah, I'm a champion. I'm not scared.
A pinch of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
Penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
I love that intro so much. That was incredible. Okay, there's a tie on ceiling fan. We don't have pants on. Should put on some pants. Haircut, trousers. Oh, our pants are on now. Save your fig. Tied around the thighs. Savoir hair, is that how you pronounce it? I'm actually not sure. Electrochemistry, tied around the crotch. Okay. Sure. Is that my shirt? Let's go blazer. Okay. You're a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. Should open the door. Okay. The bottle here. Commodore Red is empty. Tore out the tape while the song was playing. Tab to highlight. Oh. Still on, rolling empty. Tie is up on that fan. One end's in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. I wonder if this is because I chose the madman, one that was falling apart, if this is the reason why. Because if so, like, that's my new favorite thing about this game. Already. We're barely in it, and I love this. The Inland Empire thing here. Yeah, we're gonna grab the time. Oh, it's a low % chance. It's a white check. We can retry it. Okay. Try it. Oh, we failed. Reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. Oh! We lost a health? This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding your chest and keeping you from moving. Quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now's a good time to start worrying. Oh, we're good. Finally, the pressure recedes. Find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move. Hoping it will keep you from dying. What if I pull on the light bulb? A terrible mistake! Turn the lights off immediately! You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain! Pain threshold, we succeeded. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact. I love this. Bring it on. We can take it. When black spots dance on your retinas, it's almost pleasurable. Let's pull the fan. Blades come squeaking to a halt. Should be easier to reach the tie now. In hindsight, I probably should have done that first. Aha! What? Oh no, it's happening again! You didn't catch it, and now there's numbness in your left arm, plus half your chest. Oh no, it's even worse this time. Maybe you should stop trying to catch the tie? Definitely worse than last time. Finally, stabbing recedes. Try doing it again and see how painful it gets. You would probably die. But I want the fan, I want the tie. Fine, we'll leave. Well, it's my friend, I want my tie. Yeah, it won't let me do it again. Alright. Is that a new tie right there, or is that a hat? Shoes. It's a left shoe. Esprit decor. Halogen watermarks. And half a shoe. Okay. Go check this out then. See what's going on here. Bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. What did we do, man? That's a shirt. Satin shirt. Real statement to wear. Oh, unsavory color. Oh, well. Mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. Fierce discharge of masculine energy. Someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. It's the outline of a man. Suddenly you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there. Underneath the soft vapor. Really? Nothing? Really? All recollections of the person you are, the person in your life, and even the world you're in is drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge. World-ending proportions. At the mirror. Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there. But you will see there, I skipped a word, and you will never unbecome it. Care, I hurt myself, it's what I do. Maybe I should touch it first. There's nothing wrong with my face. Yes, there's definitely something wrong with it. Bad could it be? Where to even begin? It's the bloatedness, the swollenness. Like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Sure, everything's fine. At least my tongue's okay. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this fight the mirror now. Sure, everything's fine. It's not. Your nose feels like a balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you hunk it. Doesn't appear to be a particularly small nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. Tongue is okay. It's not! It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. I just want to go, like, through everything. At least my eyes are okay. They're not! Wipe the mirror now. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, man, look at us! Oh, boy. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. Face of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late. Clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Trying to make expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. No. Can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You've worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Superstardom. Indescribable. Suggestive. Continuing, I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too in a sad, has-been kind of way. Yep, we're going with that one. There might have been some charm to it 10 years ago. A little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Oh boy. Deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. That's a super low check. Oh man, these are both bad. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. That's impossible. This one's a 13. Let's try it. We're gonna fail. Oh, we failed. Like the rest of you. Comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know. This one might actually hurt us, so we're just gonna let the mirror be for now. Okay. Door's locked. Looks like all that's really left to us now is to go to the door. Man, look at us, man. Wait, what were those? Were there words there? Oh. Oh boy. Whole site not available. On the calendar. Calendar says it's March. The year's 51.
Hello, officer.
I'm an officer? Ooh, raises a cigarette to our lips. Miss Orange. Disco dancer. There's like this really bad whine that keeps happening in my headset, and I hope it's not picking up on the mic. I really need to replace these headphones. Turn your face away from the beauty. Officer. My military personnel?
No.
And one solution to this. You're a businessman. I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's correct. Then why did you call me an officer?
Police officer,
Yeah,
sir.
that's what I figured. Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Okay. I like that this is like fully
You've been here
voiced
for
too.
3
That's really
days
cool.
On official police business, no less.
Getting drunk?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oh, this one we have a chance of. It cannot be retried though. Oh, I don't want to let her know what I want physically. No, 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 no. That's... I gotta figure out who we are first. We can't be trying to hit on people. The right mind would let me be an officer of the law. Oh, she didn't respond in text that, or in speech that way. Glib remark, don't let it stand. Assert yourself. Better let it go. Say nothing. Treat is not a winning... Wow! Authority really wants me to put up on this one. No.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Interesting. Can I go to this door? Probably not. Something with the ashtray. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. No, I'm not gonna smoke. Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster? A murderer? The gnome of Garoma? You feel like a smoker. She broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. Whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Man, my brain is like really wanting to get me killed here, or you cannot do that. But what is making you? I'll think about it. Ow, I hit the mic. Ow. Find smokes and smoke them. That's a new task. Plus smoking gives them massive bonuses. Okay? I haven't... My first task is not to figure out who I am or why I'm a cop. It's to get some cigarettes. Alright. I guess so. Sure. Keeps telling me like there's something new in my bag, but there's not. Okay, let's see. Over here. Something on the table. Here, we'll take a little bit of money. Jump change, but it's change all the same. More money than we had before. Trump Le Monde. Satirical newspaper. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Oh wait, can we talk to her again? Her door's lit up. No answer. Shower being turned on somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. Swallow the emotion. I have no desire to barge in while she's taking a shower. You can do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. Who is that? Don't give me hints about people I don't know. I want to learn this world on my own. Okay. Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. I really like this environment. This is really cool. Just waiting for somebody to sing into it. You can connect to the radio. Music seasoned with static. Totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. Soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. Half-light. Like it or not, ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself. Finish that thought. When he stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance and looks down again. There's disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Bartender? Cafeteria manager.
I'm not the
Oh,
bartender.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
sorry.
the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me you don't
Oh,
like
no.
me.
You're a hero. A real hero cop.
You're being sarcastic.
Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder and not trash my hostel room?
Guessing I didn't do
You're
any of
right,
those things.
You didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
See me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Sure, I'll look at the stuffed bird too. Competent work of taxidermy, the white and brown seabird lies among a pile of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. Man is trying to mend it. The bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Thought it makes you feel bitter. Can I help you with that?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
You mean my buddy? It's not to hear you concentrate on the bird instead. Okay. Check out the menus. Only the word Mondays written on it. Well, that's worthless. Water cooler, large bubble rising to the surface. Doors bolted. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1. That's all reserved for union members. Doors open at 4. I almost said 6. Royal pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. Okay.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
This is my colleague then. Kim Kitsuragi. A respectable man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. Approaching, narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Desperate decor. Assault were launched in this building right now. If the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You were sure of this. Why? Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Waiting for your name. It's your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Oh no. Oh no, Andrew mentioned this. He said that if you do this and you get a bad name, then you're stuck with a bad name for the entire game. Okay, we're gonna try it. Oh, we failed. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. It's so cool. It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. No, it's not. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Yes, well,
So there we go. That's our name now. Raphael Ambrosius
it looks
Cousteau.
like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Meet him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have not.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
The first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice, it is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Alright, I'm gonna tell him I can't remember anything. I feel strongly that he would die for me. I'm gonna tell him. But I've seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. Need something for your headache? There's a general store nearby, but as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. Sure. Painkiller would be good right about now. The thing is pulsating with... This thing is pulsating with discomfort. Best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that, so cigarettes will have to do. Electrochemistry! Let's get going, then. Oh! We're teamed up with him. Interview cafeteria manager, inspect victim's body. Logic, trivial success. If you are about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge? Wasn't on me when I woke up. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. I wish this was voiced too. The vehicle is a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try and locate it as quickly as possible. Any of the body doubts should still take precedent. Okay? We need an interview, we need to inspect the body, and we need to report our badges missing. Also,
Yes?
Kim, I think you should know that I can't remember anything. I truly don't remember anything. There was drinking involved. Not a harsh edge to his voice like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs. I just wanted to... Afraid this is a medical situation, but I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization. Help me. Aha! Fine, we should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 2100. If you're still having trouble, then I can give you an orientation. Fine. Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is the relief. Heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench. Say nothing. We'll be good. Moment passes. He glances at the sport watch on his wrist. We'll say nothing. We'll get a rundown later, and then everything will make sense. Turns to Lieutenant Kim.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Yep, okay, this is our name, Detective Raphael Ambrosius Costel.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Okay.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh. Slip of paper, hands it to the lieutenant.
You just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? With Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Alright.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Yes.
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions? Yeah, let's ask a question.
Yes, he means do you have questions for me? Like a police officer would.
Why did Sylvie go away? Oh, well, that's the only question that actually mattered to me. That's all. Oh, we got 30 experience. Nice. 130 real. Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can't get away with that. Oh. The IRR or Intersolary Real is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him money. You're under arrest. What do I owe this place for? 3 nights and a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. Don't tell me you didn't. 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've earned a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revichal. 60 plus 40 plus 30 is 130 real. And yes, real is still money. Okay, I just want to tell him, like, yeah, I'll pay it back. I don't have it right now, but I'll pay it back. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. Yeah, we'll show him the coins we found. Plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not just sadness in his voice. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. Okay. Oh man. For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. Surely suppresses a world-weary sigh. What happens now? Sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. I don't remember where my home is. I'm just gonna say I'll see what I can do. I feel like they're slowly starting to understand that I might actually be insane. Like that I don't actually remember anything. Because this guy stopped being as much of a jerk, and Kim stopped, like, he started cooling off a little bit on his rage. Although, to be fair, both of their reactions are totally warranted if you just walk in and suddenly don't know what money is anymore. Where is home? Do I even have one? I've been at the hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. South, maybe? Don't really know, do you? I don't. Does this mean I'm homelit? I only have a vague blackened image. Can I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building? Lonesome long way home. Try, run some address in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or apartment will appear. Alright, and the body is out back on a tree, right? Internalized. Temporary research bonus +1 encyclopedia factual returns. Research time is 6 hours. Alright, so we're internalizing that right now. We're thinking on a lonesome long way home. They debrief with Kim. For damages. Inspect the victim's body. Backyard of the whirling and rag. Okay. So that'll be around back. We'll probably inspect this body, and then we'll probably call this, because I don't want this video to go on forever. But this game seems really cool. Really weird. Definitely strange. But really cool so far. Double click to run. Press stop. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that my favorite part about the game is talking to people. I think that so far is the really cool thing. I don't really like the movement so much. It reminds me a lot of like old school point and clicks. In that it kind of takes forever to get around, which is not a bad thing. It's just not my preferred way of moving in video games. The snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Oh, well that's a wonderful street sign.
The RCM and Martinez? What can I help you with?
I have some questions
Of
for you.
course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly? What are you doing here? You on what? Greenhouse in the yard there. Discomfort. She stops mid-sentence. Go on, it's okay. Corpse hanging from the tree there smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks. We're gonna clean it up. Get to work soon. Alright. Her gloves. You get the feeling you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all. No, we're not going to take her gloves. She needs those to work. No. Like, if we got to handle the dead body with just our hands, we'll do it with just our hands. It's just the way it is. But we're not taking her gloves that she needs to work with. Kidding me? It's crazy. Alright, where is the Aussie magazine, most able-bodied men? Much hunkier than you? Oh no! You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. Dumb jams. Music man. Oh boy, there's something going on over here. Well, first and foremost, we need to move the body. It got really loud over here. I assumed this was the way, but maybe it was not. Also, what is going on with that statue, man? Okay, you can't double click to run. Cool. The body should be back here then, right? Hanging from a tree? Yeah. Hey, stop that, kid. Stop that.
Kono's got this!
That was really loud.
Oh yeah, never comfy, Kuno.
Okay. Hey, kid,
Right
a word.
in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Hey, listen to me. I'm talking to you.
Love it in the dick!
Calm down, children. Listen to me. Like two black holes in his jaws twitching as trying to break free from the empire of his body. Hold on, what does that mean? Kid's obviously high. Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
The shit himself!
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
No, he should not.
Does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not a gardener!
They're so loud. Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc. Yeah, what should we do?
Shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
See what you mean, but we've got a little choice
Keep
here.
it easy.
Fine. Whatever, child. Corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. Lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You need to be holding your breath. Down. Cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. Body does not appear. The body below appears stiff, letting out an ungodly rot. The smell steeps in even through your clenched nostrils. Go over your nose without throwing up. I don't think I want to try that. Decay. Lieutenant rakes a white piece of linen to his nose. Okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. I mean, like, if I throw up, will I feel better? Will that get some of the alcohol out of me? Oh, I think I'm gonna have to throw up. I think I'm not gonna have a choice. Yeah, we failed. Smells repulsive. Pushes into your mouth. More instant, more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mouth, flushing you from within. Try to walk away. Well, we did not. Oh, that noise. Oh, that noise. Too late. It's possible to keep it in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Well, a pool of vomit lies at your feet, and your throat stinks from the acid. Sorry. Thanks. Take it. Hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You can use some ammonia to clear your head. Where do we get ammonia from? The woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. He nods toward the plaza. Okay. Doesn't have any. There might be some in the Frit store nearby. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make things easier and allow you to retry them. Okay. Sure. We'll go get some ammonia. She was making them in her greenhouse, right? How do I get into the greenhouse, though? Oh, from the gardener, not from the greenhouse. Okay. You know, for what it's worth, again, Kim is being, like, super reasonable about this. White handkerchief. Honey embroidered portier. Okay, interesting. Hey, lady. Got any ammonia?
I can't believe it's snowing again.
No, a problem here?
Felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Aha, an ampule of ammonia. Gives a terrible headache? Alright. Moves to... Oh no. It's still right. Okay. Bag. And where does that go? Where does that go? Held left? No? Don't know how to use it. Maybe just having it? You don't have to equip it to use it. Read, Trey. Come on. Goodness sake. I feel like this game is like the antithesis of anything that is like YouTube content in the form of how slow it is. But like these are like I jam with this. This is fun. This is cool. We still have such a low chance on it though. But I guess the ammonia makes it where we didn't fail. No, we still super failed. That sound, man. Combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting's down, your cheeks are wet with tears. Spit and say nothing. Weight is reassuring, like a kernel on solid fortification. Fat, fat, fat. Facing tough odds here is aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? Seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. Never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate, throw up, initial autopsy, throw up, bag it. He's being really kind, though. Then drive to the station, maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing enough. Seem to be fine. I've lost my sense of smell. Not being hungover helps, too. That's fair. Do it without me. I can't seem to keep it down. No, this is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. Okay. Okay. Thought gained. Volumetric compressor. Okay. Received a thought. Dialogue is over. Go to your thought cabinet and equip it. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back. There we go. Doesn't help that we didn't take the body down when we got here either. That one only takes half an hour. This one takes 5 more hours, but we're going to internalize this one instead. No, you will not hear me swear during the course of this. I am sorry. Anyone that was hoping that I would. All of a sudden, you pick them up. You have a bag? I don't have a bag, though. Clarify again. I don't have a problem with swearing. I just don't swear. People get their own choices in life to make. But without actual erotica. Cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Okay. Book, you don't really understand what it's about, but it seems important. Takes willpower to even read the author's name. Don Kaus from Begonia. Book about Boadero culture. That music's so loud now. Wants freedom and roaming upstream. Look at the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Clarify, I don't swear because I have 5 younger siblings that I don't want to pick up those words from me. They're going to get them from everywhere else anyway. So I make a conscious effort not to swear. I realize now that I could have gone with the monetization excuse and would have been fine, but you get honesty from me, not excuses. Oh, young girl with chubby red cheeks. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law. Hello.
A new and exciting book.
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name, kid? Nat. License. Standing out here in the cold because signaling the store is open, otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counter. She covers her face, smiling, but she's cold. You're cold. Can I help in some way? Have a word with the store owner? Help mom by luring in customers. Hands upright, smiles like a little soldier. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm. Be at school or something? But he's at home at the moment. I have to help mom keep this place running. What is school, anyway? What is a big yellow building on Boogie Street? People that run it, they say it's a charity. Shivers. Oh, the lights just went out in there. 9:30 a.m. though. The gale wind blows in from the coast, a wind of needles. It wraps itself around a building of brick and mortar. Somewhere, a clamor rings through the honeycomb of classroom. What is this feeling? Remorse. The parkway of assembly halls, rows of stall bars are growing cold. Corridors stand empty. The girl's voice somehow finds its way through the strange feeling. I haven't heard a word of what she's been saying these past few moments. I only hear... Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. How's the business doing? Peachy. Talk about this house being cursed. What do you mean? Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders. Cursed in what way? Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. Say they all go bankrupt. Exactly. I don't think curses are real. Shouldn't be, but they seem real anyhow. Say these grounds are doomed for businesses. They're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their mistakes. Okay. See you around, Annette. How we doing on this? We got 22 minutes left on it. I think we'll finish that and then go get the body down, and then we'll probably call this. I'm really excited to play more of this, though. This seems really cool. The music coming from that? Broken window? Tibbs has windows. Oh, autosave. Okay, cool. A bag in your hand. Perhaps you can collect these bottles and sell them. Plane-operated viewer. Slot of fossilized bubblegum. Poor little viewer. Pat it. If there's cold and wet under your palm, it looks unhygienic. Vandalism. Shake your head. Graffito covers the lenses. You spelled the word. Oh. Okay. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and grays appears. Behind the water lies a... It would be Kuno, in other words. It's the kid, the boy. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. Lanky, weather-worn wooden planks. An X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Interesting. Roundabout north. Got Cape Side, words, apartments, Martinez Pier. There's a guy down here we can talk to as well. Oh, okay. Distant squall of seabirds. What is this now? Splatter of bullet holes line the wall. Find a bullet hole stirs something and you make you forget the lieutenant's surname. What? Look closer first. He marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Chips in the sandstone. You mean old? During the Revolution, over half a century ago. Tell me about the revolution. Sure, okay. I mean, if you just don't want to talk about the revolution, I guess we can go. Still 17 minutes on that. I guess we'll go see what's going on uptown. I say uptown, I don't know that it's actually uptown. It just seems like it to me. Here. What is this anyway? Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Okay. What do you have to tell us, sir? Racist.
Welcome to Revachol.
Racist lorry driver. That's a name. Okay. Remark isn't addressed at you, it's addressed at Kim. What's Revolution?
Don't you welcome to Ravachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell it.
It's men like you who keep Ravachol
Pays you no attention.
making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What's going on here?
Man, I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
So, without history in this world, without knowing the way that things are worded and the way that people say things, this makes it seem like Kim is just jumping on this guy, but my character seems to think that this lorry driver is racist. So, like, maybe he's not wrong? Partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine. Got your back. Give Lieutenant a punch on the shoulder. Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
What are you hauling? Pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike. How long has this been going on then? Right? They've been at it for a while, a month, 2 months maybe. This just a week ago. Cargo you supposed to pick up? Apples. You were bested. Fine. We're done for now. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Talk to this guy.
Bastards!
Scab
we have
leader.
a right to work.
What's going on here?
Stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Okay.
You here to fuck with us? Be the honest worker down?
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Then I'm thinking
Good.
no.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work. Right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strike breakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Regardless, I have some questions
Maybe
for you.
should ask them the questions. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit. So do we, scab.
Okay. What exactly is your goal here? Promise work. We'd be in there working if they hadn't shut the gates. Okay, I want to discuss something else. Fine. You talk to these guys then. Or I can't. Okay. It says Grit. Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Car kept in good condition. Oh, wait, I have stuff here. Okay. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. My psyche is level 5. Power to influence yourself and others. Capacity and reasons. Pretty garbage. Well, my body's built kind of good. Well, you move your body. It's not that great. Understand cop culture. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Eliminate the public. Assert yourself. Understand others. Work your mirror. Wait. Work your mirror neurons. Words. Yourself together. Keep your morale up. Okay. We should be almost done with this, right? Yeah, 7 more minutes. Horseback monument. An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing towards the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. The plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philippe III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philippe IV, the insane." Not a good track record of mental health in the family. What did this king do? Hey, we succeeded! By the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philippe was known for his profligacy. What way? Well, he blew through a whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the Anticentennial Revolution, and end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Encyclopedia Y. Why are you wording things like this? He managed to blow through the entire national treasury. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various challenges. Called it the Soul Aurum. It's obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers like some obese dragon, instead of a bed like a normal person. He is the king and he can do anything? Wait, really? There's no way that's true. Horrible farce. Yeah. Wait, you haven't even heard about the fabled cocaine? The what now? The old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasure on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He's also a prodigious snorter of... Why? Philippe, why? Royal... allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple. This is a lot to process. Majesty's courtier said it helped him connect with the higher realms. Okay, where is he buried now? Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble plurits still surrounds the king's vandalized tomb. Deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers. The ritual was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution. Martinez was leveled. Years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most graceful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber floating on a sea. Brilliant, so funny and nihilistic. That's such a bad... I really don't get art. Like, I get the idea behind it, but why? You could have spent that money instead to help the poorest part of the city, but, you know. Neither do people in Martinez. The statues proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Well, we got 5 experience for that. Oh, we broke through. Philippe III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned what the hoi polloi think of him in death. Okay? Alright. That's a really interesting image. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today. Police officer's poop has been observed. It's not actually poop. It's supposed to be like his mental capacity. It's been observed at the pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. Metallic hydrogen levels of togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. Remains to be seen how long the singularity lasts. Okay. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Okay. Sweet. So we got it together. Now we go back. It automatically switches back to the old one, which is cool. Okay. So now let's go back to the body, and we'll wrap this up today. If you thought the Outer Wilds first impression was the longest first impressions we've ever done, Disco Elysium might give it a run for its money. I kind of wish I could, like, hold run instead of just hold walk. Because I can hold walk. Think I can hold walk? Maybe? No, I can't even hold walk. Okay. Interesting. Get out of the way, kids. Wait, what is this? Oh, is that my puke? Oh no. That's my puke, isn't it? Oh, several footprints left in the mud. Kind of boots. Heavy workers' boots, reinforced toes, and hobnails. Damaged morale. Oh, no. Super detective, you're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. Oh, and it's locked now. Crud. Oh yeah, see now we have a +6, so it's like a 92% chance. We could still fail, but breathe in the odor, comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, your stomach to wring itself empty, with your hands at your sides, your eyes squinting, you stand in it. Always do that? Man before used naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. Boots are nice though. The skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. Fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten to the branch above appears industrial in strength. Inspect the boots. Material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knees. Man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow? They're armor, not boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel, fair weather. He turns the boot slightly. Fair weather model T500/VE. Vitreous enamel. Advanced stuff. Material looks out of place here. Expensive. Requested similar material for a tactical unit for years now. Constabulary has deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For full set, about 4 years of wages. A lot, I take it? As a wage, it's regrettably small, but for a piece of hardware, yes, it's a lot. How could this man afford such expensive hardware? For us to find out. Initial report in the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. That's just hearsay. Pretty advanced for a security guard. It was way beyond what a guard can afford. We're not going to take his boots off. No. Ridiculous. Fingers and knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Something on the belt, a familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you. Is that a word? Oh, +5 experience. Vermilion. Yellow letters along the length of a twisting cargo belt. A deep longing for vermilion golden spirits that you decipher the fading logo of the local brew. A bad time for a drink, right? Industrial strength, the kind used for tying cargo to lorries. In a circus, when the circus leaves town, they tie a black spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pin. Like in a circus? No, more like in a harbor. The one that's just east of here. Get the sense they used whatever was on hand without paying much attention and not incriminating themselves. Or some dock workers from the harbor did it? Reeves suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Not get a briefing? My past has undergone total annihilation. Certainly not a briefing. Okay, you should ask for one. Ask me for one the first moment we get. They sure wanted him to stay there. Not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. These lines is where the wires run. Rabbits for more than 20 strands. How do they even get him up there? Noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. Makes sense. Okay. Tattoos. Intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. Were those there before? From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Concentration is highest around his heart. Corpse is marked by stars. Alcohol and heartbreak. Oh. Fist clenches suddenly. Be riddled by disco, it will be marked by bullet holes. Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink. Map of the night sky? Map of the stars. You see some similarity to the astronomical charts. Century Messian, May? This seems more particular, customized somehow. Oh, conceptualization! as if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. Thought dissipates and you feel as though you were only half right. Missing something here. So am I. Takes a thin piece of milled aluminum from his coat. It pulls it open. It sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera. Let the lieutenant work. Instant color camera. Uses two metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. And the slot shines there. First time he openly acknowledged the kid's existence. Oh, that's true. They have two ampules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one. Aha! Got it. Seems a color pour over the thick, glossy piece of paper rolling out. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. In case we need it. It is pretty cool, isn't it? Contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. Need to show it around. Let him have it. It's fine. Oh, he gave it to me. Okay. Eyes are milky white, blind of the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There's no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic process inside. The death's head grin has passed. Remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat, there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. Man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death. Oh, this is a high one. Tell me, who are you, dead man? Gone. Where have you gone? Wild pale yonder. In the past, way out in the west. Who are you? I'm a joke. Look at me. There's nothing funny about you. Funny about jokes either. Who were you when you were alive? A killer. Takes one to know one. Oh. Are we actually having a conversation with this dead man in our mind right now? What is this game? What is happening? I'm talking to you. It's the power of your black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips. Imagination. Ask me more questions. You love questions. Why do I love questions so much? You're a Copper-Rudy. Want more questions? Yeah, give me questions. Is my name Rudy? My name is Raphael Ambrosius Costal. Would I really be a Harry? I feel like I've forgotten something terrible because you have. Remind you of someone? Deep sea creature. Baby. You were feeling pleasure when you died. We'll get some XP for that. Mishmash. Capabolo. Think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messinia speak like. Messina. I'm even sure what Messina is. Here's too light a shade of brown. Trust your inner racist. But are you racist now too? I think I am. I think I was racist because this lump looks military in his tattoos. It's called profiling. Oh. Enough. Come back and look into this face anytime you want. Humor yourself with my harlequin features. Ask me your little questions, freshen your memory. Create associations. Remind yourself of your mortality, Apollo. He blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest, of course, appears dark green in the cold spring air. Lividity. The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color. Person with dark marble veins. His stomach. I didn't even notice that it was getting darker around here. Like liquid streams down his thigh and on his boot. Coming out of him. The blood and feces is eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram in digestion at the time of death. We got lucky. Alright. Let's get him down. Checks his notes. Are you sure we finished the preliminary exam? We might miss one of the things once he's down. Okay, let's take a step back. Stop, relax your eyes. No, I need to get that prompt for need to get that prompt for he's been beaten up again. Yeah, this one. Then post-mortem, maybe even all of the delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport. What do you think? He was upright immediately after death. Blood is gathered in his hands, his feet, and his neck. Noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging, I think. Seems like a lynching to me. Everything you see here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death. Sure, okay, let's get him down. 70 experience, nice. Healing for reinforcement. Oh, we get skill point. Big challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle approach to the belt. The cadaver's a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. But even if we do, there's the question of cutting it. Ask for help from the harbor? Really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appears to be suspects in the case. Confirmed. Unsafe. Let's reconsider. Saw the branch. Okay. Mountain cop climbs tree, falls down. Rage cop assaults children after falling down tree. Cretan cop saws the branch he's sitting on. Local children report corpse mutilation. Yeah, that's fair. Should be very afraid of newspaper and the radio stations too. Okay. Authority. He has seen career after career ruined. Okay. Risks are too high and too many. Have another look at him. There's not any more options though. We can shoot him down. Shoot the belt. It is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's awfully stupid idea. Let him choose. Okay. Easy does it, partner. Feels bad about it, about his eyes mostly just having bad eyesight. Not console him. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna console him. I'm not gonna do it. What now? Well, let's commit to getting help. The lousy, dangerous way. How do we get inside the harbor? From the gates. By negotiating or fighting. Unenthusiastic about fighting. We can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely, though. To the gates! Let's fight, I say! Get to it, then. There's a part of me that kind of wants to fight, just because, like, I want to see what the fighting is like. Okay, I have one skill point, right? Unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. Enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going on? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimate, of conversations with your clothing. Conversations that may change the course of the investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. Then, how will you shape the cosmos? Oh, I really want to level that up, man. I really want to level that up, honestly. I feel like I should level up my logic. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we're doing it. I may have to replay this game with some actual logic, but we're doing it. Alright, I just want to see if this starts a fight. First off, can we save? Okay. Man, we look insane, and we're only going to get more insane as we level up Inland Empire.
Right to work! Right to work!
I want to get into the harbor, too.
Shame on you!
Interviewing people about a murder. Uh-huh. It's interesting. Why so tense? Yeah, he's tense. Dangerous somewhere below it all. This isn't really my area of expertise. Okay, I thought he would be the one to talk to, but he's not. Okay, I can zoom out. Interesting. Alright. This guy, that's who we want to talk to. This guy up here. Hey, let me in.
Scab?
Cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop, Scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Come to Martinez investigating murder. Investigating words, wow. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it? Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice. Body's still hanging on the tree. The passage grants itself. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Physical confrontation. Convert to a Yosemite supremacist worldview. John Luke himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic. The scabs convert to. Not enough intuition. But yet, no. Incredibly strong. Dexter and sinister. Another thing. That's fine. He's not going to give us money anyway. Alright, well, let's go see if we can fight. Or if we can get by without fighting. And if we can, then... Well, we're going to call it either way. But let's just go see. Body betrays. Oh.
Betrays your degeneracy.
Excuse me, Measurehead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this axial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Okay. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get in the harbor.
The negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Okay. You're right. I'm an alcoholic.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Okay. Show him the ham still got it. Police, and I need you to comply now. The race stuff is unimportant here. He's not gonna like that answer either.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
I'm just trying to do my job, man.
Cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Koikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
The button right behind him, just out of reach. Must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. Man is not budging. Hope his superiors inside are more cooperative. You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races.
How does that logic make sense, Measurehead? How does that logic make sense?
Bring your troops to the Seminole Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al-Ghul. Your beloved, well,
Measurehead, calm down, man.
The odes to homosexuality called art, and your microcephalus called.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with punch. Catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive, remember? Communicate. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. Knock him out. Oh, man, we're really bad on that one. We may retry it if we fail. Wait, yeah, you serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Runs much deeper than... What does that mean? There's some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however. Yeah, but you still serve them. Declares a man of visions and means he has the will to confront polycultural capital, something your race naivistic communists never did. Also, to serve is noble, it takes discipline. Your petulant individualism is only contributed to your race failure. It's lax and moronic. Okay. I'm no communist. Of course you are. Revacholian man. The failure of communism to challenge the world order is the core of your race fate. All around you, not races, just race fate. All around you, the fruits of its defeat: individualism, rock and roll music, sexually transmitted disease, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love? Where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from? Degenerate youth culture, rock and roll music. Said I'm not a communist. Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. Conversation's moved on. You literally cared all about my beliefs. I mean, what degenerate subcultures made you dress in this shameful way? Disco, actually. Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It's a shame upon my race. But what's done is... What is wrong with you, Measurehead? This happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race. Wonderful. What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting that body down from the tree. Kim, what do you think about this? Racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one. Oh. Race is reality. It doesn't have to be, though, Measurehead. It doesn't have to be. What do your tattoos mean? Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. No, but I'm asking about the tattoos. No. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection, taking the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. I'm not craniometrically superior to you. You're right. My race does not stand a chance. Correct. We're gonna fail this. Yep. Ask for the racist secrets. Do not be naive. I know the answer to the great race enigma. Why would I share it with a deformed infant? You do not have the devotion for servitude. Oh, this is gonna hurt, because we're gonna fail. It's the only option we have left, though. It was the only option we had left. Must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcohol. I'm a cop! It cracks in your hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up your brain as he's twisting more and more. Where's the song of change? Say I'm a violent drunk. No! And twisting is great. When the pain blinds you, still you press the words. Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further. What the heck, man?
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
He wanders over the whirling's roof to the yard.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
He didn't give us a choice. But I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. Not here on some political quest. That's fair. That's fair. The last thing he'll be expecting. No. I was hoping maybe I could talk one of his girls into, like, talking him down or something. There's no lock picking or door kicking this one. It's a strike, press button behind guard, yeah. Alright, we're gonna call this here. But until next time, I've been Trey, this has been The Full Spectrum. And remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Disco Elysium has to offer.